friends, it's Terri Gaines, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. In this video, I'm going to share Stampin' Up's February 2026 product of the month and several samples I've created with the product. The product is the Painted Illusions 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. You receive 3 each of 4 double-sided prints. It coordinates with all of these Stampin' Up exclusive colors, which are also available in cardstock, ink pads, two-tone 12 by 12 cardstock, and a variety of different other products. This paper is beautiful. Can you see the variegation of this? So this is one print. This is the back side. Love the back side as well. And 3 each of these prints. So 4 different double-sided designs. Look at those rich granny apple green, misty moonlight, and then this is the back side. Has some variegation on that print as well. And then we have this print with some variegation of the colors. And this is the back side, a nice background, Lost Lagoon in that print. And then this is the 4th print. Just love the variegation of this. So this is available with a qualifying order of $75 or more before shipping and tax, and after you apply rewards or your bonus day coupons. As I mentioned, it coordinates with all of these colors. Now, you do need a Stampin' Up account, and it is 1 product of the month per customer and 1 product of the month per order. So if you have not received the January, purchase the January or December 2025, those are still available, but those would be separate orders, and it's online order. Stampin' Up has some step-by-step instructions. Go on the bottom of any of my blog posts, my recent blog posts. There'll be a link to this PDF that will help you with the basic instructions on how to purchase the product of the month. As I mentioned, I made some samples. So I want to share the product I used to make the samples. I chose 1 bundle, and I chose the Fragrant Layers bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies bundled for 10% savings. And I chose this because of the outline. With the outline on the print, I just thought it would be great to have an outline decorative image as well. So I've used the dies and the stamp set. And let me share some of those samples. Now this video, I'm just going to give you some details on it. My next video tutorial, I will share the how-tos on this card and the second card here. So this one, I wanted to showcase this designer series paper, and again, to showcase this outline image. So as I mentioned, I used the dies here. I used this die and this die and these dies here to build this. So my inspiration was a card sketch. For a $75 order, I do offer this free card sketch booklet. I mail it to you. There's 131 different card sketches in here. And I chose to use card sketch 18 for my inspiration on this card. And I have it right here, but I also did print it so I could just kind of show you my inspiration. I wanted to showcase the designer series paper, so I picked a print or a sketch that had the 4 by 5 1/4, and that was my outline. My first layer. Then I added the 1 by 5 1/4 strip, and for the decorative image with the card sketch, it's any size. It does not have to be oval, and I chose to leave the bow off. So that was my inspiration for this card, and I just love how these colors just go so beautifully together with the designer series paper. So that was my first card sample. Then my next card sample, I have this one here. So I basically did the same kind of puzzle piecing here. My next video tutorial, I'll give you the how-tos, how I did these. And I wanted to use this print that had the misty moonlight and the granny apple green. So then I made the flowers to be the misty moonlight. And then I also used a card sketch for that for inspiration. Now with the card sketch, it's a starting point. This card base would be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. To maximize my designer series paper, I put a 4 by 5 1/4 on my card base. And then I added a baker's twine around here, and I left the sentiment off. I initially was going to put the sentiment on, but then it just was going to take away from that beautiful image, so I left it off. So that was my inspiration for that card sample. So then we have this card sample. So I just love the designer series paper, both sides of it. And I thought these little flowers would be perfect because they coordinate so well with here. So what I did was I used Card Sketch 11 for my inspiration, and that is having a 3 by 5.5 piece of a layering. Now your layering can be stamped cardstock, textured cardstock, designer series paper. So I placed that on my card base, and then I wanted to put the flowers here and the flowers there, and then I added the branching out dies for a layer. Now, my layer is bigger, but this is the starting point for your inspiration. It's just the beginning point, and then what you want to do is just add to it what works best for you. So what I did was I added the designer series paper, then I ran it through an embossing folder, the exposed brick embossing folder, and I also ran this layer. So this is another designer series paper. So those are two different prints. And then I added just clusters of those little flowers. And then the greenery is from these dies. So it was fun creating all of these, especially love those. Now this is one of my favorite prints. I just love the color. So I just used the stamps. I used this stamp, stamped it in Memento. Then I stamped this one, inked it up in Misty Moonlight. I stamped it off, stamped it in the outline. Then I colored in the darker parts with a Misty Moonlight blend. And then you have these stamps that fill in. So it's like two-step stamping. So that, I was very happy with that. And this little banner is right from the stamp set, and as well as the Just For You, or goodness, Just a Note and the Hello are also sentiments from there. So that's another sample I created. Now both of these samples, I basically started out with Card Sketch 9 because I wanted to maximize my designer series paper and use a 3. That way I can get 4 across and 8 per sheet. So both of these started out with this card sketch, but then I just improvised for the decorative image. And this one, I stamped Memento, colored, stamped the flowers with the Darling Duckling. And then when I fussy cut, I cut off these other images and just layered that onto the branching out dies. Use the exposed brick embossing folder behind that. And then my last 2 cards are using some additional designer series paper. So with all of these samples, I used all designer series papers, both sides. So this paper is the same paper I die cut the flowers from and the leaves from. And then it's the same paper I die cut these leaves from, and this was another print. So it was fun creating these. I will have photos of all of these samples on my blog post, which is my blog, which is createwithterrigaines.com. You can find a direct link to this blog post in the text portion of this YouTube video. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Take care and happy creating.